Young homeless people are arguably one of the most vulnerable groups in society and continue to make up over half of all homeless people who access and receive support from homeless services in England. Whilst the number of 16 to 24-year-olds accepted as homeless by local authorities steadily decreased since 2006, there have been a recent rise in the number of 18 to 20 care leavers accepted as homeless. Homelessness can significantly affect young people's lives, as they are more likely to become homeless again when they are older and face greater difficulties finding work. Young people have been disproportionately affected by the economic recession, with continuing high levels of youth unemployment and slow economic growth. To see just how bad young people are affected with becoming homeless, we will be speaking with a young man who has been living from place to place for the past year. This is Young Homeless Benefit Seeker. Do you think the council are doing all they can to help young homeless people?
No, it's like anybody else. We work between the ages of 16 to 25. Trying to get a 16-year-old out of bed to go just around the corner to sign on. And if he doesn't sign on, he gets his money stopped and all that. In my eyes, that's wrong. Giving them time to do things, this, that and the other, we still like being mother and father to them. Half the kids in this place don't like being told what to do, this, that and the other. And you can see why the parents do kick them out.
It all started a couple of years ago, really. Arguments with my mum and stepdad, and we just thought it'd be best that if I was to move out and see if things got any better, which they have. Family relationships better. No arguments, actually get on with both of them now, which is surprising really after everything's happened.
Where have you been living since you got kicked out of your house? Well, kicked out. You left.
First I lived at Fritz Court in Oak Tree.
And what were the conditions like there?
Nowhere near as good as what they are. Nothing, literally nothing worked. There's no hot water. No water at all really for about a month. Places were literally just trashed. Graffiti everywhere. It wasn't a very nice atmosphere at all. I had to put several complaints in before graffiti was covered up.
And after Finchley Court, where did you go to?
Ended up being on the streets for 2 nights after being removed from Finchley Court. That I don't really want to go into because it's personal. But I was homeless for 2 nights. Worst 2 nights I possibly have. Then I put a form in at the YMCA in Mansfield, and they booked me an interview for the next day, and they gave me a place the next day, straight up. Put in one of the buildings that they've got, and then I moved to the other side, which was a bit more quieter. It wasn't as much noise, better atmosphere, and then me and my friend got offered a place down here, out of the way of all the trouble and basically all the people you don't really want to be mixing with. My room.
Yeah, you want to go ask if we're not in
Nice-ish. Posters on the walls. Makes it a bit more homely, I suppose. Landing. Bathrooms, not much, but basic facilities, I suppose. Basic facilities. Yeah.
No.
Turkey's room. A bit smaller.
Yeah, but mine's got roots for blue lights and an Xbox.
Yeah, it's not much, but still it's better than YMCA, I guess. Yeah. Go downstairs.
Come here, James, a second. Now we go downstairs.
Oh, downstairs. Living room is very bare at the minute. I haven't really had the place long, so not much has been done.
What's with the cameras in the corner?
Oh, it's basically it's for our protection, really.
So, have the people that own this house got a live feed to the cameras?
Yeah.
And the phone?
Oh, this is so we can ring directly down to the YMCA Mansfield. If we need staff for any reason, or if we've got a query or something. Got the kitchen. As usual, it's got basic facilities. Sink, hot water, cold water, fridge, oven, everything. Everything really required in the kitchen.
Is there anything in your fridge?
Currently, not really. We haven't been shopping yet.
Got mayo.
Got mayonnaise, got some butter. Butter's always good.
I see you got some takeaway leaflets.
Yeah, takeaway menus.
No. Thank you.
You got the key to the back door?
I will take it.
How is this key?
Outside door.
And the key holder.
Shuffle.
No. And the key holder. Little cubby hole, just full of old resident stuff at the minute. Just needs to clear it out. Back garden. As I said, it's not much, but at least you've got a bit of something. So it needs clearing out and sorting. Yeah, it's not bad at all. Not a bad estate, it's quite quiet. No bad neighbours or... What are you doing?
Riding the bike.
Riding the bike indoors. Is that all you can think about doing? Riding the bike inside the house.
So, because you're homeless, you don't pay stuff like council tax, do you think they treat you much differently to other people?
Oh, definitely. Because, like, you don't pay council tax because it's covered by your housing benefit, the government basically just seem to think that people like us, like me and Ricky, that are in our hostel, and we haven't got anything, because we're not paying money into the government, they don't seem to care. They don't care what facilities they put you in. I mean, if I was to have had a council building or something, facilities wouldn't work. Hot water wouldn't work, cold water wouldn't work. They're nothing. But you get treated like a second-class citizen, basically.
You get paid job seekers?
No money, I say.
And how often do you get that money?
Every 2 weeks.
So, and how much is that?
£114.70.
So, yeah, so you get about £100 to do it with whatever you want.
No, not really, because it's easier to basically pay your rent up front.
What, pay it for like so many months?
Yeah, for like, say you give 30 quid, that's a couple of weeks paid for.
Yeah, okay.
So if you keep on top of your rent, then when you actually leave, like these buildings...
If you've got any money left, you get it back?
Yeah, you get it all back. So basically it's something to start off with.
So where are you going from here?
Can't really go anywhere at the minute. Due to being not mentally fit enough and physically enough for my leg and everything. So...
What's wrong with your leg?
Oh, got something called club called Turner-Weber syndrome, which is basically increased muscle mass and leg mass. And I'll put that like that. Basically, I've got more capillaries as well, so I get this reddening on the skin, which is port wine stains. As you can see, it's a lot wider as well. Basically, if I was to cut this leg, it'd basically bleed out, sort of thing. Not very nice.
No, doesn't sound very nice.
No, it brings daily challenges, obviously. Not being able to walk as far, not really being able to do much, but you just get through it.
If you could speak to the Prime Minister right now on all these issues, what would you say to him? What would you have to say to him?
I say you need to sort yourself out. You need to sort the country out. Because the fact being that there's young homeless people and there's vulnerable people on the streets in this sort of weather, it's just not right. You shouldn't get alienated because you've got no job, you can't afford anything. You shouldn't end up having to live on the streets. This country's not meant for that.
Do you have any plans for the future, like where you want to be, what you want to do if you can?
I mean, if I can get back into work with my condition and my mental stability, I'd probably go back into bar work again, because I enjoyed that. But it's just a case of would my anxiety hold up to it, or would I be able to function properly?
So in the long run, would you like to own your own bar? Run your own business?
That'd be nice, that'd be really nice. I'd definitely be proud of myself because I've come from basically nothing. I've built my way up to own my own pub, own my own business. I'd be so proud of myself.
When they have to leave, do you think they're ready to?
Some of them are, yes. And that's the best thing about this job. When you do see someone move on and you've half helped them, this, that and the other. There's two or three lads what's moved on just after Christmas. They've went out and got themselves a job, this, that and the other. And now, hopefully they won't be coming back here. We do get a lot of people coming back here, but that's the worst thing. When it's a sad thing as well, because you think, yes, they've moved on, that's it, and then about a month's time or 2 months' time, they're at the gate, knock on the gate, have you got room for me? And it's hard. It really, really is hard.
If you or anyone you know have been affected by any issues raised in this programme, please contact the number below or visit www.homeless.org.uk for more information.